Hi, in this video we are still going to talk about statistics, but instead of using the tabular format for explaining the stats, we are going to have a look at the funnel heat maps. So we have a few different heat maps: the traffic flow heat map, the conversion rates heat map, the earnings heat maps, and a few other options here. And right now we are looking at the traffic flow heat map. So we can easily find the bottlenecks in our funnel where people are leaving the funnel. And before explaining you a few things about these heat maps, I want to briefly talk about something that you may notice here. You can see that we have here 100% of traffic reaching this entry point. And the entry point is not a specific page. It's just a place that will redirect the traffic to other pages of our funnel. And right now, this entry point is redirecting the traffic to this specific page, which is the first pre-sale page. And you can see that here, only 85% of the traffic has been reported to reach this page. So you may wonder why there is such a difference, why only 85% of the traffic entering our funnel has been redirected to the first page of the funnel. The short answer is that 15% of the traffic coming here is traffic coming from bots that have not been filtered yet. Here. The long answer will be in another video because I have to show you how to use the different statistic options, the different grouping options to spot these bots that are trying to hide themselves. So now that I have briefly explained this, let's have a look at the traffic flow. So we can see that only 17% of the incoming traffic is reaching the second page of my pre-sale funnel, and only 11% of the traffic is reaching the ClickBank product I'm promoting, which is pretty low. But if you remember, I'm sending traffic to this funnel from 4 different traffic sources: Facebook, Bing Ads, Lead Impact, and Vivo Media. And of course, the traffic coming from these different sources will perform differently. And if we want to find the numbers for all those different traffic sources, we can do it very easily by selecting this grouping option, traffic source, and then selecting the traffic source we want to look at. So let's start by Facebook. Let's start by looking at Facebook's traffic. And we can see now that from the traffic coming from Facebook, 43% of it is reaching my second page of the funnel, which is better than the average we saw just before. And 30% of the incoming traffic is reaching my ClickBank offer, which is pretty good, especially when you know that 20% of the traffic coming from Facebook is traffic from bots, as you can see here. So now let's have a look at the traffic coming from Lead Impact, which is a pay-per-view network. And now we can see that only 1.27% of this traffic is reaching the second page of my funnel, which is very low. It means that pretty much everyone having my pre-sale page 1 displayed leave this page and do not follow, do not click on the link from this page to go on page 2, and only 0.42% of this traffic is reaching my ClickBank offer. If we look at the other pay-per-view traffic source I have been using to send traffic to this funnel, we can see that the numbers are pretty much the same. Only 1% of this traffic is reaching the second page of my funnel, and 0.21% is reaching my ClickBank offer. Now let's go back to Facebook, and I would like to find which countries are performing better. So let's add this grouping option. I can see that I have had sales from these 5 different countries: Australia, Canada, New Zealand, United Kingdom, and United States. And I want to have a look at this country first, Australia. So let's apply this. And now we can see that Facebook's traffic from Australia is having just a small fraction of bots. Just 1.5% of the traffic is coming from bots. So traffic quality seems to be better, or at least more humans are coming from this country than bots. And 63% of these people are going to the second page of my funnel. Then 55% are going to the third page, which are split between these 2 options. And 45% of the Australian traffic is reaching my ClickBank offer. Now, if we look at the conversion rates, the offers conversion rates, we can see that people coming from Australia are subscribing at a rate of 60% on my opt-in page, and 5.21% of those people are purchasing the product I'm promoting here. Now, if we look at the traffic from United States, we can see that the quality is much lower. Look, only 0.64% of people coming from United States are purchasing the product I'm promoting, which is a lot less than those coming from Australia. Let's have a look at the traffic flow. Only 25% of these people are reaching page 2. And look, in the United States, I'm getting 35% of the traffic from bots, which is very high. And I am paying for those bots. Most of them are coming from spying tools. There are a lot of spying tools that try to find converting campaigns on different advertising platforms, such as Facebook. And those bots are clicking on your ads, and you are paying for those visits. And you can see that here only 17% of the traffic coming from United States is reaching my ClickBank offer. Let's have a look at just another country. Let's look at traffic coming from Canada. And now we can see that traffic from Canada is of very high quality also, pretty much like the traffic coming from Australia. 47% of the people entering my funnel are reaching the ClickBank offer. And if we look at the offers conversion rates, 65% of them are subscribing to my email list, and 3.66% are purchasing the product I'm promoting here. So now I would like to display the data for all countries, but I want to hide all those nodes and only display the ClickBank offer node here. So I'm going to select this grouping option, and I'm going to select the ClickBank child rate offer. And now this gives me the data we were looking at below in the heat maps in a very handy tabular format. And we can see that the traffic from Australia is converting at 5.21% on the ClickBank offer. Traffic from Canada, 3.66%. Traffic from New Zealand, 5.41%. While the traffic from UK and from the US is only converting at 0.75 and 0.64%, which is very low compared to these countries. Let's have a look at something else now. The statistics here, we're going to filter these by campaign. I want to look at the traffic from Facebook only, and I want to add the tracking fields. Let's add just one tracking field for the moment, the demographics. And we can see that the demographic giving me the best results is the traffic coming from women aged from 35 to 44 years old. So I can just stop now advertising for these age range because I'm losing money on it. I can focus my efforts on this age range. And if we look at the interest, we immediately see that all those interests are a waste of, I'm wasting my money on these interests, because from all of them, I'm only making money from these two interests, Winning Eggs and Starfall. Winning Eggs is making pretty much all the revenue here, $467, and Starfall, $81. But I started using this interest after this one, and the conversion rate is pretty much the same actually. And if we look at the placement tracking field, we can see that only the desktop newsfeed and the Android placement from Facebook is giving me positive results. So now that I know this, I can just go to my Facebook account and stop advertising for women aged from 25 to 34 years old, because I saw that I was losing money for this age group. And I can stop advertising for all the interests except Winning Eggs and Starfall. And I can stop advertising on the right hand side and on iOS, because I'm making money only from the desktop newsfeed and from the Android placement. So just by making these changes in my Facebook campaign, I will save a lot of money. All that money wasted on the non-converting interest, the non-converting age group, and the non-converting placements is going to be saved when I will cut these when I will stop paying for these segments in my Facebook campaign. So my ROI is going to be much higher after I make these changes. So I just wanted to show you how useful these data was, and how we could use them, how we can use them to stop spending money on non-converting traffic segments and increase the advertising on the converting ones. Something else also we can see here is I'm going to group data by country once again, and we can see that only the traffic from Australia, Canada, and New Zealand is giving me a positive result. Traffic coming from United Kingdom and United States are making a waste of money, because I'm spending more money on those for those countries than what I'm earning. And in the case of the United States, I'm spending much more money than what I'm making. So I'm also going to stop advertising for these countries, and all these saved money will help me to make this campaign even more profitable than it already is. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.